Hello, welcome to another exciting episode of SRB Gaming. I'm Chris, and as always, joined by Richard from at Chic Universe.
What's up, you beautiful nerds?
I always do that. I say at Chic Universe, like that's your handle, which actually it's just at Chic on Twitter. Sorry, X. Um, and on today's episode, we are taking a look at the June 2024 Nintendo Direct. That's right. They finally announced it. And in tradition, they announced it the day before. So that's
hmm
why it is just me and Richard. A couple of our friends we wanted to join here have preoccupied with work. So it sucks, but it is what it is. But we are here. They did confirm this will focus on the second half of this year, what they have coming out. There will be no mention of the Switch successor, which they have confirmed will be revealed within the coming fiscal year, which is between like sometime like after this month and like March of next year. So
Yeah, something like that. So,
my predictions is like fall direct. Is the fall direct they'll have the official reveal because rumors have it that they bumped it to what was it to spring the release date for the Switch successor to spring of next year, which I think I called a while ago. Um, I was gonna be
yeah,
surprised if it was fall, but like
which if we're correct about the fiscal year announcement, like they definitely want to announce it before March because that'd be cutting it pretty dang close to release date at that point.
yeah, well yeah, I think I forgot there was a rumored reason why they bumped it. I forgot why exactly, but yeah, I don't know what to
Well,
look forward to. I think the big thing, the big question I've given to our friends and stuff like that is, do you make Metroid Prime 4 your swan song for the Switch, have it released this fall, or do you pull a Twilight Princess Breath of the Wild where it comes out for both Switch and Switch successor at the same time?
hmm,
So I'm going to ask you that question now. Do you think Metroid Prime 4 is the Switch's swan song, or just a launch title for the Switch successor?
hmm, tough to say. I mean, like, because the other thing is like we really don't know how far along they are with it. I mean, for that's assuming that it's going to be done in time for the launch of the new one
Mhm.
or for the holiday season this year.
Right.
So assuming it can even be done by that point, I would personally, I personally would try to have it be. I mean, honestly, they've kind of made it work for them the last couple of times. Have it be something like that they do a simultaneous release on, because yeah, a lot of the Switch sales are going to hurt, but you get a highly anticipated system like this or a game like this, and make that as a debut title on your new on your new hardware.
Hmm.
It's worked for them before to help them move that first batch of units. And I was going to say from like my business management education stuff, the reason they might have bumped it, like instead of releasing it this year for like the holiday season, might be they're attempting to kind of avoid the mistakes of like PlayStation and Xbox, try and make sure they've got extra units made so that there's no, because there
Hmm.
might be a shortage anyway, but at least the shortage will be less severe. And maybe try and, anticipate attempts from scalpers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I heard that was the other could be the other reason as well. I was listening to avoid while working to avoid any news and stuff. I was just listening to old video game podcasts. Ironically, one of them was talking about like Nintendo just not making a mark on their last like the last stretch before the next gen system with their previous gen system. Like Wii U, the perfect thing they brought up was the Wii U's last batch of games before the Switch came out was not great at all. Though like you could say the same thing about SNES before was it GameCube, but then like the last three games for
I
like
mean, like the
SNES.
last couple of N64 games were kind of
Oh, sorry,
eh.
sorry. Thank you for the transition from SNES. Thanks for thank you. I don't know why I skipped this before, but like the last batch, like the three, I forgot all the three games. I think it was like the last three games that came, big games that came out before the launch of the N64 was Donkey Kong Country 3, Super Mario, and like Super Mario RPG, and I forgot what the third one was, but it was like three landmark titles for Nintendo, and like, but then you see look at the Wii U's last stretch, and it's like. Eh. So that I guess that transitions us to this. This is just the second half of 2024. This is the games to focus on. Now, that's not to say any of these games will not probably be available on a Switch successor, or playable. Well, the rumor is it is going to be Switch successor is going to be backwards compatible, which I'm like doesn't surprise me. Um,
That at this point, that would be a very dumb thing, especially considering how much everyone's been, how there's been a lot more talk of game preservation and stuff like
yeah,
that. Everyone kind of understands that at the very least, you need to stay backwards compatible, at least with the previous generation.
yeah.
If you're not, unless there's like some serious hardware shift between generations, which there has not been, so yeah, makes sense that they'll keep it backwards compatible.
Yeah. The other thing the same podcast brought up too is like what we could probably be expecting. Well, I mean, not with this direct, but like expecting remainder of the year for 2024. Considering it does
Mm-hmm.
look like Switch is coming, and it's like it's gonna be interesting because I think this direct's gonna be very third party focused. I think first party they'll have stuff coming out, but even on the podcast they were discussing like I think it's just gonna be a lot of first party like remakes and like long way of Wii U ports and stuff like that. I think there's gonna be maybe it's gonna be very focused heavily on third party support for the Switch for this direct. I mean, I think there's still be first party stuff. And like I said, Metroid Prime 4 I think there's a strong possibility it could be here. Like, regardless if it's the Swan Song or the Switch successor launch title, I think there's a chance it could be here because they didn't say anything about Switch successor titles. They only said there's going to be no talk about the Switch successor reveal, about the Switch successor itself. Just that we're just focusing on the games coming out the later this year. That doesn't mean anything really. They always do that. They always have that one more thing that's kind of a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Consider what they promised when they first
Yeah,
announced that a direct was happening.
yeah, that is also true. But
Hmm.
at the very least, their lies are more in the like Gene Wilder Willy Wonka version, as opposed to like like most politicians. Like
Right.
if we're lying, if we are lying to you, it's a surprise, and you're probably gonna love it. We are hoping you're gonna like it. It's a nice surprise, not not a, oh, by the way, we shot your dog, by the way.
Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, should be an interesting direct. Regardless, for me, still waving the banner for Wind Waker HD on Switch. Like, I just want that game on Switch. I just
Mhm.
want, no, AK, I just want another excuse to play that amazing game.
Mhm. Mhm.
Sorry.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, let's dive into this. This is gonna be our reactions to the June 2024 Nintendo Direct. So enjoy. Go. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I'm getting the sound just fine.
The only other thing I didn't bring up was Zelda live action cast reveal, maybe.
That'd be nice.
Okay, let's see what they're for. Wow, did I call it? Luigi game?
Wrong cat. Wrong castle.
No. No, this is Mario and Luigi. I recognize the art style.
Yeah.
This is Mario and Luigi. Wait, are they doing a new Mario and Luigi game?
Certainly
Alpha
looks
Dreams.
like it because this one has full voice acting in it.
Alpha
I
Dream
don't
went
remember.
belly up. Alpha Dream went belly up. Oh man, they have the balls to do that. That feels a bit messed up. It's a new Mario and Luigi game. Okay. What? It's a. I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, but that, but, but Alpha Dream's gone under. Alpha Dream went under. Like, Nintendo didn't even save them, and they had a chance to save them. So, is this just Nintendo internal?
Well, but question: ha, are the former Alpha Dream folks not working at Nintendo now, or are
No,
all
they
doing-
went on. It's what I said, dude. They went on.
No, I understand. I understand the company went under. I'm asking about the employees themselves. Where did they go?
I don't know. Like I said, I wait hours to watch this. I'll probably have more for you when we talk in the post show. But
Yeah,
I
because
want to. I do want to talk about this. Like visually, it looks great. The cell shading, they making it really make it work in a 3D environment.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't a pig. Yo, your name's Snoutlet. No, this game it's looking good. Like,
yeah,
Mario and Luigi technically. Let's see, there was the first one. There was Superstar. Oh, here goes official name. Brothership. What?
Yeah, because you notice that little island they were on, it looks like a galleon.
Oh, it does. November 7th.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Brothership. No, not Brothers Hip.
That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series.
So this is
almost
the
9 years.
one
Mario
Superstar
Luigi
Saga.
Brothership.
No, was it Superstar Saga?
Look
Partners
forward
in
to a
Time.
seafaring adventure that
Inside
involves
Story.
Inside Story.
mysterious islands,
Dream.
as
Was it?
well as
Was it
evolved
Dream
Bros
Team?
moves
Yeah.
in Mario
Paper
and Luigi.
Jam. It's the sixth
Okay,
Mario and Luigi
Let's see
game.
the first batch of headlines.
And like he said, it's been almost a decade.
And that's oh cool. This is the Nintendo World Champion, new Nintendo World Championship
The
game.
thrill of the Nintendo World Championships is heading to the Nintendo Switch system.
Yeah, this was pretty cool. They did the announcement trail had a bunch of the original like people from the last couple. They interview and stuff like that. Then they show them playing, and then at the end they show what was it? They show the original World Championship guy show up, and they go, "Who's that guy?"
You can also try more difficult legend challenges.
Brothership.
Like completing Super Mario Brothers in one
That
go
was they said
using warp
November.
pipes.
November 7th.
Thank you.
Stuck on a legend challenge?
Yeah,
Check
I'll
out
look at when
classified
we
information for
when
handy
we
tips
talk
and tricks
about
to
more,
help you
dude. Then
improve.
I'll.
Put your skills
No
to
way.
the test in survival mode, where you'll race against ghost data
Yeah.
of players worldwide.
Yeah, because I will agree with you, if they did not at least
Players will be eliminated.
hire the old Alpha Dream folks to now work as an internal studio, I would say, like, that was a bit of a dick move, guys.
Okay, yeah, we already knew. I already knew they were saying the collector's edition for this is pretty dope. It comes with like a replica gold cartridge. Yeah, there it goes.
Version of the game and other bonus items is also available.
It's not a real
for pre-order.
cartridge, though, unfortunately. They confirmed that.
Yeah, you can't plug this sucker into your NES or anything.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I can see that.
New Fairy Tale game. Yeah, because aren't they finally adapting the final arc?
That's what I heard, yeah.
Yeah, it's a sequel to the previous one Koei Tecmo did.
Set in the vast kingdom of Fiore. Team
Yeah, there you go,
Rocket
dude.
prepares to finish their
Yay.
fight. Engage
Or
in
the
real-time
voice
battle
actor Batu
and
keep his
unleash
promise
powerful
and ride
attacks
the whole
that
roller
use different
coaster
kinds
ride.
of magic based
Because
on
he
who's in
said,
the
the
party.
last Mega Con he was at, he said, if the final arc
Work
gets
together with your
adapted,
teammates to
it's
take
anime
down
adapted,
powerful enemies.
he will ride the whole roller coaster ride at Island Adventure.
Fairy Tale 2
Hey, look at
launches
that!
on Nintendo
Something for
Switch
everybody.
This winter.
Okay.
Embark on a multi-dimensional journey. From Final Fantasy series creator Hironobu
Ooh.
Sakaguchi
Sakaguchi.
So this is
composer
Mistwalker then.
Nobuo Uematsu comes the turn-based
Yeah.
RPG Fantasian.
Wait, there.
The world is
Wait.
slowly being robbed of its civilization. To restore
Was it
his
Neo
memories,
something?
Wait, from
Leo must confront an evil entity threatening all mankind. Skills are the ticket to winning battles. Adjust a skill's trajectory to target multiple enemies at once.
Oh, that's pretty clever.
That's Chrono Trigger gameplay
You
right
can
there.
also send enemies
It's
you've
Chrono Trigger
encountered
style?
to a separate dimension
Yeah.
and fight
Oh,
them
Yeah,
later.
because positioning mattered a lot in Chrono Trigger.
The more
Okay.
enemies
Like,
there are,
um,
the more you can
Like that
wipe out
Bulma-looking
in
lady,
one shot.
Luca. She basically had a flamethrower ability, and depending on the last enemy in the line, like if you lined up the enemies and targeted the most distant one, you'd hit every enemy that was in the way up to that last one.
Launches on Nintendo Switch this
But if you picked
holiday.
like the first one in the line, it wouldn't go that far.
Cool.
Another sport is coming to
Oh.
Spoko
Yeah, so-
Square.
All right, yeah, cool. Sure.
Basketball is being added
That's
as a
cool,
free
dude.
update to the
Bomb
Nintendo
Fancy, I didn't even know he was
Sports
working
game.
on something new.
Dribble, pass,
Yeah, I didn't either.
and shoot. In 2-on-2 matches.
I mean, admittedly,
using
this is
motion
mainly how I keep
controls.
up with my gaming news now, is doing this stuff with you. But
Try
You're
out
welcome.
But yeah, I hadn't heard of
solo
like a new.
and score as many baskets as you can within the time
So I'm
limit.
curious. It said Square
Up
Enix,
to
so
4
I'm like,
players can also compete in
so wait, are
5
they
street
publishing it and
battles.
Mistwalker's working on it, or is he actually
Besides local play,
like
you
doing
can
this
team
work
up
with an
players
internal
worldwide in
Square
2-on-2
Enix studio? I'm
online
wondering about
matches.
that.
This
Man.
free update for Nintendo Switch Sports dunks its way onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Interesting.
Okay, so something with cute little robots. Okay.
Oh, liking this. Definitely an indie title. Mio, Memories in Orbit.
It's an
I
array
think that
of
was what
cartoon
Focus Entertainment. I
classics.
think it said.
What was the
Leap
last
into
part?
a new update for Disney
Memories-
Illusion Island. Monarch,
Memories in
Japanese
Orbit.
detective is solving a mystery, and
Ah,
only Mickey
clever.
and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery in Monarch. Uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world.
cool.
Then
Update to
use
this
the
one.
dashboard to crack each case. What big secret lies at the end? Start sleuthing because this free update launches on Nintendo Switch
Hey.
later today.
Nice.
Island
Kitty.
Adventures await.
I think I've heard of this before.
Customize your character.
I think this used to be a mobile
Then
game.
befriend Hello Kitty, Kuromi, and other familiar faces in this open world adventure.
Animal
Team
Crossing
up with
Sanrio
your pals
Edition.
to solve mysteries
Yeah.
and restore Friendship Island when Hello Kitty Island Adventure launches as a timed console exclusive on the
And you can even
is
see
that,
what-
that was a
system
Gretzko.
next year.
Yeah, she's a Sanrio character, so
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Let's get
Whoa, what?
Looney in this wacky sports
What?
game. Play as Bugs Bunny,
Looney
Daffy Duck,
Tunes.
Porky Pig,
Wacky World of
and
Sports.
more across 4 arcade-style sports.
Oh, it's
Unleash the
Game
full power
Mill,
of
so
Acme
take it
across
with a grain of
iconic
salt.
levels in up to
Mhm.
4-player
I
local
recognize that
co-op.
developer.
But watch out for falling anvils. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports
That
crashes
cell
onto
shaded
Nintendo
doesn't
Switch
look
this fall.
exactly all that great.
That's all, folks.
Did he say next? Did they say next spring?
Emergency meeting.
I missed
New
that.
crewmate and imposter roles are being added
Oh,
to
hey Among Us. Hey,
Us.
AK. We all knew
Alert
that
others
a direct
when
was happening
eliminated as a
today.
noiseman. Plant tracking devices on others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo
Suss
Switch
things
later
out.
today.
Ha.
A monster army is at your command. This is Felicidad, a realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are called
Monster Hunter?
Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's
No.
civilization. 10, a Farmagia, must rise up against the oppressive
Character
Magus
designer
to
Hiro
stop
Mashima,
his
that's the-
vicious reign of the underworld.
That's the fairy tale thing, and
Raise monsters and lead
Farmagia.
them into the fight against the Magus' army.
They probably ain't now.
yeah, Hiro
Then
Mashima
cultivate.
did the character designs at least,
and
so
harness them to make your
this is from
buddies
the fairy
come to
tale
life.
Rave Master Eden Zero guy. I mean, hell, that
They can then be
evil
trained
demon
for
king,
battle.
he's a character from Eden Zero.
Give commands to your monsters and exploit enemy weaknesses in action-packed combat.
Interesting.
Yeah, this looks like something original, just a, just an excuse for Machima to make all his favorite character designs again. I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure that's one of the dragons from Fairy Tail there.
Dude, I kind of, when you said Fairy Tail, I kind of got the vibes when looking at the character model.
Farmagia, launching on Nintendo Switch, November 1st.
Oh! Tropical Freeze? Wait, did they add Tropical Freeze or they haven't
Donkey
had...
Kong Country Returns.
Oh,
originally
okay.
Released on the Wii system, is barreling onto Nintendo Switch.
Why is
in
this is just
HD.
now coming out?
Tiki Tack trap has hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's
This is
precious
coming out now
banana
when
board.
the sequel's been on for out for like a couple of years now.
Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them,
You know, it's someone at the office,
pound them,
like, fuck, we forgot to add that.
roll on through. Each level
What do you
is
mean Tropical
filled with
Freeze? What
hijinks. They're no
was the
match for
sequel?
these top bananas.
It's like, what do you mean we missed
Dramatic
one?
line cards.
You missed one. It's like, that's what I said, boss.
Flying
I'm
rocket barrels.
like, no, fuck you. We got Tropical Freeze.
And
He's
even
on there.
hitching
Yeah,
a
you
ride
forgot
on
Donkey Kong
Remake.
Country Returns.
There are
No, we
plenty of
didn't.
transportation methods available.
Flips through the paperwork.
Pass a Joy-Con
God damn
controller
it.
to a buddy for 2-player local co-op.
Well, fix it.
80 appealing levels are in
Right away,
store,
boss.
including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version.
Oh, okay, so it's a complete edition, includes the 3DS exclusive levels
Donkey
as
Kong
well.
Country Returns.
Wow!
HD
Whoa!
swings onto the Nintendo Switch system January 16th.
Wow, I guess even within the 2024 fiscal year.
Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's Jungle
Holy
Escapade.
Yeah, the fiscal.
crap.
Yeah, when they say fiscal year, it doesn't.
Plenty of wild action.
Doesn't follow the calendar year.
In store with these Kongs.
I guess that's the last.
Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, he's snapping his fingers. It could be anything. Zelda? Is this Zelda? Looked like Zelda design for a sec. Yeah, here it goes. This was the thing I was spoiled on. This was what I was spoiled on. An HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest III.
Nice.
Like Octopath and stuff like that. But yeah, this was announced. Yeah, HD 2D remake. Yeah, this was the only thing that was spoiled for me.
To face the arch-fiend on an epic adventure.
Yeah, this was announced. This was a couple years ago that there was a Dragon Quest Dark Silver anniversary, and this was one of the things announced alongside the original announcement for Dragon Quest
And
12.
formidable monsters await.
Yeah. This was the only thing that was spoiled for me from this direct.
RPG
Only thing.
made in HD
Promise.
2D.
Like, I'm be honest. Yeah, so far, like, a couple surprises so
Forge your
far.
own path.
I do want to look more into Memories in Orbit later, though. And stuff about Brothership. Which I don't even know how to spell that proper.
The legacy begins.
Cool. Hoping this year. January. That release date baffles me for Donkey Kong Country Returns
Dragon
HD.
Quest 3 HD 2D Remake.
They're just
Coming
calling it
to
that.
Nintendo
Okay.
Switch,
Okay,
November 14th.
Okay. Wow, that's literally. Was it November 7th, Mario and Luigi? Then the following week is another RPG game. Oh, is that not it?
Well, and to top it off, it's Dragon Quest.
Oh. The complete Erdrick trilogy. Oh, what?
Surprise! The first
Oh!
3 games are all getting the treatment.
任天堂ダイレクトをご覧の皆様、こんにちは、堀井裕二です。ドラゴンク
The
エスト
man, the myth, the
3の
legend himself.
いかがでしたか？
Yeah,
よう
wait.
やく発売日を発表できて、僕も嬉しく思います。そして今日サプライズで発表した
Yeah,
ド
that's
ラゴンクエスト
awesome.
1&2も
Okay, yeah. Really honest.
HD2D で蘇ること
Did
が
not know about
決定
that
しまし
part.
た。時系列としては3が物語の始めとなっており、3、1、2の順番でプレイしてもらうと、あっ
Five.
と驚く展開が待っています。ロト3部作となる3と1と
That's
2、
interesting.
どちらもぜひ楽しんでもらえたら
Do
嬉しい
you
です。
play the
どうも
3HD2
堀井裕二でし
remake?
た。
or do you wait until sometime next year to play them all three in
Thank you, Mr.
HD2 remake mode?
We hope you're excited to play the entire Erdrick trilogy, now in HD.
Oh, you know they're gonna do a complete collection.
Let's continue with more headlines.
You know they're gonna do a complete collection on that.
Let's have some
Oh
fun.
yeah, this is the not Lego Funko game.
Jaws?
Holy crap, that looks like
Man.
okay.
Great
Funko
Scott.
Fusion.
Is that Marty McFly? The world of Funko is coming to life in this action-adventure
Yeah,
mashup
this game
for
is
the
already
ages.
out on other
Play
stuff,
with more than
I believe.
60 characters as you explore locations based on over 20 iconic
My brain
movies,
is just going,
TV shows, and
Yeah, this is
more. Use special
basically
skills
what
and
they
crafted
did was
gadgets
Sean
to
did.
explore
Yeah,
epic worlds
it's basically
each with their
Lego,
own
their own
unique
like Lego
puzzles,
style
hidden
game.
areas, and familiar
Yeah, I've known
foes.
about this one for a
Dinosaurs
while.
From Jurassic World and Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. They're certainly not toying around. Unbox the universe.
They're trying to do Lego
When
Dimensions,
Funko
except
Fusion
trying to be
pops
more
onto
clever with
Nintendo
it.
Switch, September 13th.
That looked like ass, even for a Switch
Yeah.
game. That looked like ass, even for a
Spooky,
Switch game.
That looked like
silly,
shovelware,
and
man.
strategic games.
That looked like Wacky World. Well, Wacky World Sports looked better.
Ready for an adventure of
Oh yeah, this is like right around the corner.
Summon your courage.
Yeah,
and explore
I knew this was
multiple
happening because I've
mansions
seen this in like the GameStop store
filled
windows and
with
stuff.
Goofy ghosts,
Yeah, no, that's what I said. This is like right around the
tricky
corner.
traps,
Mm-hmm.
and other supernatural shenanigans.
Like I like it. Dark
Luigi's
Moon was
Mansion
good.
2 HD
I guess I
launches
think the
on
only real
Nintendo
criticism.
Switch, June 27th.
Yeah, I already knew that.
Pre-orders are
Like Dark,
available now on
Dark Moon's
Nintendo
really good.
eShop.
I think the only criticism was they want
Meet
more.
the
You want more
quirky little
ghost writing.
Denpa
Oh
Men.
my god.
Find them, catch them,
The
and
new
lead them on a
Denpa Men.
joyful RPG adventure. Explore dungeons and battle monsters. Customize all sorts of outfits. Decorate your island however you'd like, and more. Plus, up to
So the
4
combat
players
is in the
local
style
co-op
of the
can
old,
team up to catch
of like
special
the older
Denpa
Shin
Men.
Megami Tensei games.
The new Denpa Men is free to play and
I
launches
guess.
as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
Well, yeah, that thing
July
where-
22nd.
Yeah, Earthbound also ran on that same thing, like where it would just be like, you know, here's
Oh,
the
hold that thought.
In this tower defense
Metal Slug.
installment of the Metal
It's a
Slug
tower
series.
defense Metal Slug game. Metal
Take
Slug
control
Attack
of your
Reloaded.
forces and pulverize
Slug.
enemy strongholds. Choose from over 300
Guys, you know
units
what
with
we
different
want?
abilities.
An actual
And build out your
proper
decks
Metal
to win
Slug
tactical
sequel.
tussles.
Yeah.
Preferably done by .emu and
You can
Tribute
also
Games.
slug it out with other
Like-
players in online
I think
battles.
A for effort, like
Metal
thinking outside the
Slug
box with the
Attack Reloaded
upcoming
storms
Tactics
onto the
game.
Nintendo
This.
Switch system later today.
Oh, Shadow Drop too.
boom.
Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited
Darkest
sequel
Dungeon
to the gothic
2.
roguelike RPG.
Yeah,
Board
very
your stagecoach and set off
mind-numbingly
across a
difficult games
decaying
from what I've
landscape to
heard.
prevent an apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Fight off nightmarish fiends in turn-based combat. And upgrade your abilities after each deadly run.
Tower defense. Come on, I just want a new Metal
Darkest
Slug
Dungeon
game,
2
man.
launches on Nintendo
Like,
Switch. July
Done like the
15th.
original trilogy
Pre-orders
kind of
begin
style.
later today on
It's like
Nintendo.
those
Yes, and
last.
because,
Oh, go on.
and because people want on it, they will not give it to them.
More classic
We
titles
do-
are on
oh,
the
oh.
way.
Hold that thought. Ah!
Play Link's
Four
classic 16-bit
sword
adventure
version.
and team up online to explore randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords. Experience the remake of Samus's first adventure in Metroid: Zero Mission.
Cool.
Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64,
Oh.
Nintendo Switch Online Mature 17+ collection of games.
Okay, being specific. Oh, Turok!
The dangerous lost land to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok: Dinosaur Hunter.
Okay.
And
And
Oh no! Ah!
infiltrate a corporation to
no!
end their alien conspiracy in
Perfect Dark, the
Dark.
original
now
Perfect
with
Dark.
online multiplayer.
Oh!
I mean, they kind of had to
All
say that
four
after.
games will be available
They
for
had to
Nintendo Switch
bring that
Online
up
with
after-
expansion pack
Today!
members later today.
Today.
Set sail to save the day.
I'm gonna
Ooh, Phantom Brave.
This is Verona, a young woman with the ability to communicate with phantoms.
Sorry. I'm messaging her for... Oh, go on, go on.
This is a Nippon Ichi title from the same folks who make the Disgaea games.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell. They are the character designs.
In this new installment in
Phantom
the
Brave, the
Brave
Lost
series.
Hero.
Oh shit! A sequel. This isn't a remake of the first game. It's an outright sequel.
I am messaging our friend Jermaine later saying you need to go onto the Switch Online and 64 collection now. Not later. Now. You will thank me later. I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna message him now.
A fan to blow enemies around. Or combine with Marona herself for show-stopping abilities that can turn the tide of battle. Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero, launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Oh, next year.
This one's gonna take you.
Oh, what?
I want to take you for a ride. They better not be. They
Marvel
fucking
and
are.
Capcom characters
No.
are fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch
Marvel vs.
as
Capcom
one
Fighting Collection Arcade
Flash
Classics
and X-Men versus Street Fighter.
versus Capcom.
Duke it out in Marvel vs. Capcom 2: New Age of Heroes.
Capcom Arcade. What did that say?
In the beat-em-up
Oh, what?
The Punisher.
The Punisher? That's random.
Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos. Select online mode.
I don't remember the full name of this.
Or play co-op in the Punisher.
What the fuck?
I just remember it was like Marvel vs. Capcom Classics
music
Arcade Collection, I think was the title.
Marvel
They
vs.
give you a
Capcom Fighting Collection.
Fighting Collection.
Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Classics. Oh, what? Is this? Oh,
The latest game in the Mario Party series takes place
Please,
on an
please.
enormous island resort. Get
Please,
ready to
please
jump
let it be
into the
traditional
biggest
again.
selection
Please
of
let it
Mario
traditional
Party
again.
mini-games yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Ah, it's a sequel to Super Mario Party.
First, let's see some of the new boards where you'll compete to collect the most stars. Take the escalators to travel between floors in Rainbow
Okay,
Galleria.
it is traditional still.
Use in-game
Yes.
coins to get
I
a
hope
star at half
they
price
fixed
when
the
they're on
biggest
flash
complaint
sale.
with the previous game, which was like the maps weren't exactly all that big. The boards weren't exactly all that big.
With the new Turbo Dice item, you can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll.
40
Here on
spaces?
Google Lagoon, the ebb and
Good
flow of the
golly,
tide can
Miss
change your
Molly.
path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top.
Is there gold
Along with
Goombas?
5 new game boards,
Yes.
2 boards from previous Mario Party
Oh,
games
cool.
make their return.
7. That's 7 boards.
Some mini games are action-packed
And
challenges.
so they're
speed trials,
they're borrowing the
a
feedback they
battle of
got
wits,
from
and more.
Mario Party
And
Superstars
some are controlled
and
by
any more
gently shaking
remakes.
or tilting your Joy-Con controllers.
Oh my god. How
With
within
over
3
110
announcements
mini-games,
have I already
there's a
thought
wide
Nintendo
variety
has
to
won me
enjoy.
over?
Also,
Oh, simple, because they hit you with that
20
good shit.
players can go head-to-head online in the Koopa
Wow.
Compete
20
against your
player
rivals and
mode.
aim for first place.
Holy crap.
Try your best to come out on top. Wait,
They've
there are
got-
even more new modes?
They've got someone hiding just hitting you with the
biggest Mario
blowpipe that's
Party
got like
yet
the
will soon be
frickin'
underway
darts with
when
the dopamine.
Super
Just
Mario Party Jamboree game launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 17th.
October 17th, October 17th, October 17th.
That was the latest installment in the Mario Party series.
We're
Super
not
Mario Party
worthy.
Jamboree.
We're not
With new
worthy.
boards, mini-games, 20-player online gameplay, and more. Get ready for
All right,
the
I think
biggest
we're
Mario Party
close to the
in
end here
series
because
history.
No, dude.
Now,
We saw
please take a look at this.
16 minutes left.
oh, okay, never mind.
What's it? Oh. No! No! Oh god. It's Zelda. Is it Zelda Dungeon Maker? Is this? Is it Zelda? Oh shit! Oh shit! It's in the style of Link's Awakening remake.
I'm
What
noticing
the
that.
fuck? Oh. What the hell?
Like the castle's been swallowed by the darkness, so we have
Oh,
to
is this
play
a
as
Zelda? No, this is a Zelda focused one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the dungeon got swallowed by the darkness, so did Link. So now she has to go save everyone.
Echoes of Wisdom. Holy shit!
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma,
What the
producer
fuck are you
of the
doing
Legend of
here?
Zelda series.
Surprise, motherfuckers! I'm here too.
What you just saw was the latest
You
installment.
thought it was cool seeing
No,
Yuji
no.
Horii fucking show up?
No.
Well, guess what? I'm
I-
here too.
I told
This
my
time
Zelda
around,
dungeoneer
Link
chief,
has
like, I
vanished.
can't make it.
Now,
But I
it's
did
up to
leave a
Princess
piece of
Zelda
advice
to step into the
to
protagonist.
expect the
You
unexpected.
might be thinking, will
Because
Zelda fight
the
with a
last
sword
no,
then?
you know what's funny? I also had this. The
Here,
last time
we
I
wanted
said that to
create
them,
a new
to the new
gameplay
writers,
style that
dude,
breaks conventions
Link's
seen in
Awakening Remake got
past
announced
Zelda
that day.
games. To
Oh,
explain more,
I
please
have
take a look at this video.
I have the trip. I have the trip. I have the trip.
Stolen away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule.
Oh, so it's up to
strange rifts
Zelda.
have appeared and have
Oh,
taken many people, including
oh
Link.
my god.
Now
Oh
alone,
my god, I
Zelda
gotta-
meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom. By waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found,
Tri-Rod.
Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like.
Wait.
Even if there's
This
a
is like
wall
in
blocking your
Tears of the
path,
Kingdom. You
can
have
create echoes of tables to get a leg up.
auto build. I think it's the
Just like
auto
that.
build ability. But like the difference
You
there,
can
oh
create
yeah,
wooden
where you
boxes,
find something and then
old beds,
rebuild it,
and unusual
and then later
things like
for a
water
small
blocks.
price you can recreate
How
it
you use
yourself
them
anywhere in the
separately
world.
or together is entirely up
Interesting.
to you. Learn and create echoes of
But
things you
the most
find
interesting
while
part is they're
exploring
going with the
Hyrule.
Link's Awakening
You
design
might be
style.
surprised at what you discover.
The Link's Awakening remake design style. I was wondering because when I
Even
went on,
battles will
there's
look
like
different.
2
You
tags
can pick up and throw
on
a
this.
rock
You know how
echo,
they have the
for
red
example.
dot on the bottom right?
That's not
There's
all,
2
though.
on the Zelda
You
Dungeon, my
can
Zelda
also
Dungeon server. I'm
create
like,
echoes of
I
monsters.
think I
After
tagged
doing
anybody,
so,
did I?
they'll bite by your side. Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want
God,
to
you know what's
create
funny? They're
based on the
reacting to this
situation.
too. The Zelda on the
Wisdom
Zelda
is
during the Zelda
key,
Dungeon
after
Marathon,
all.
they're reacting to this. I'm like, oh, would it be so
they
dope? if it
they
was
maxed
Zelda-
out their mics too, just like. It's like, oh yeah, 'cause- like,
My God, I hope somebody recorded that playback. Oh, I gotta watch that
In a
later,
Hyrule without
dude.
Link,
Honestly,
the
I
fate of the
fucking-
kingdom is now
this and
in
Xbox,
Zelda's
man.
hands.
they figured out how to do the word called deliver.
How was that? I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability,
Okay.
which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom.
So you have
There
to.
are
It's Zelda.
lot of
It's a
echoes in
Zelda
this
game.
To be
Dude,
honest, I
it's a
haven't
remake of
counted them.
Zelda's Adventure.
How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used.
but better.
In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different.
That's cool. You
The
can
Legend of Zelda. Echoes
Oh,
of Wisdom
wow,
launches
this year,
September
too.
26th.
Echoes
A
of
Nintendo Switch
Wisdom.
Lite system
Oh,
inspired by
you
the
gotta
Legend
be
of Zelda
fucking
series
kidding
will
me.
also be
This is in
available
3
at
months.
launch. We hope you're looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new
3
adventure.
months.
Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
So that's pretty. Oh, dude. Oh,
Thank you, Mr.
dude. This is why
Please
we're.
look forward
This
to
is
the newest
the
entry
reasons
in the
like
Legend
this
of
is why I
Zelda
fucking
series.
I fucking love
Let's see
doing
a
a
few more
recording our
headlines.
reactions, or yeah, it's in general like
Let loose and
Oh, Just
party
Dance.
on.
It's interesting. We didn't hear about this during the Ubisoft forward. I was like, no Just Dance? Is this really a Ubisoft forward?
Yeah, they love freaking opening that shit with like a fucking Just Dance thing. Just so they can show off that they got a dance troupe to come in and dress up in these ridiculous outfits.
Dude, do you want me to list off the last few things they announced? New Super Mario Party, Marvel vs. Capcom collection, 4 big like Nintendo titles coming to their classic collections, like a new Zelda game coming out this year. Like the fuck, bro. Those are the last 3 to 4 announcements in a row. Like, holy crap. Also, I'm talking over this with some random shit because, like, it's probably gonna get copyrighted.
And wasn't, like, right before that also, like, the Dragon Quest announcement?
On the horizon.
We'll talk more later in our post.
In Lego form. Join Machine Hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world.
This is
from
pretty
ancient
dope.
Evil.
This gives jolly vibes, like, all over. Also, a Sony first-party title coming to Switch. A Sony first-party property coming to Switch.
Be careful. Swarms of
Technically,
machines are lurking everywhere. Use an array of gadgets like blast boots and
I mean, they already had
gravity
a nice working deal with Microsoft, but now they're reaching out to Sony too, which is pretty nice.
You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress, you can help Aloy.
I think it's mainly just like that.
And customize her.
They knew that even with this being like one of their first party titles, it's like, or one of their first party properties, it's a Lego. They knew things would go bad if they tried to pull that, like, no, you can't have it.
Lego Horizon Adventures.
Wait, I think they confirmed that already, but I'll write it down just in case.
A Stray's
Stray coming to the Switch. Probably not going to run as well on this system, but you know, it is what it is.
No, only if they like didn't optimize it properly. If they managed to optimize it properly in the port, then yeah, it still won't run as good, but it should still run smoothly.
Spoiler alert. Positive spoiler alert. The cat lives. You don't have to worry about the cat. The cat lives.
I know.
I mean,
everyone would have. If the game ended with the cat dies, everyone would have revolted. This game would have been fucking review bombed to shit. Doesn't matter how good it was doesn't matter how good the game was up to that point. If they ended with and the cat died, they would have said
to have you slinking around.
Everyone day one would have said fuck this game.
Ready to swarm.
Dude,
exploring to
holy
venture into
shit.
more areas of this unfamiliar world.
It's like, and I would have been right there beside them.
Back to safety. Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
You know, even folks who are primarily dog people would still go, no, you take the cute animal and you killed them? It's like, no, fuck you.
Well, farming game, but with a familiar tales of the Shire.
Idyllic, quiet corner of Middle-earth can be yours. Customize your appearance, decorate your home, and settle into life in the Shire.
Farming sim, Lord of the Rings edition.
Befriend your neighbors,
Clever,
work
clever,
together to solve problems,
clever.
and even share a meal or 3.
Shire.
Explore.
That's
Garden,
clever.
fish,
That's
forage,
clever
and
farming
cook.
sim.
The best way to build a Hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your homemade dishes. Plus, you can.
I mean, if you're going to insist on doing a farming sim in the Lord of the Rings setting, it has to be in the Shire, just because nowhere else will really make
Friendly
sense.
hobbits and familiar faces await your arrival.
Gandalf.
Tales of the Shire launches
Holiday
on the Nintendo Switch
2024.
system this holiday. Investigate.
I recognize that mofo!
2 Ace Attorney
Yes!
spin-off games,
Ace Attorney
including a sequel that was
Investigations
previously
collection.
unreleased outside of Japan,
I mean-
are coming to Nintendo Switch as one collection. As the prolific prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, take the case.
I mean,
out
they
of the
put
courtroom
all
and
the other
investigate
games
crime
onto the
scenes.
Switch.
Gather
Might as well
information by
finish up with
people inspecting
yeah,
evidence.
edgy
I was gonna-
motherfucker
Use
around.
the power of logic to solve challenging cases.
No, the
Enjoy
most dapper
all-new
motherfucker
hand-drawn
around.
character visuals from the original series character designer. Or swap
Oh
to the
wow!
original sprites for a
Oh
more
wow! They
classic
actually
look.
up-res
Take a
all the
break from
character
your
models,
investigation
like
to explore
fresh
the
new
But gave
look.
you the option to
You'll
jump
find
between.
character art, music, including orchestral arrangements,
Especially considering that,
and
like,
more.
from what I remember,
Past and present collide as you uncover the truth
Von Karma.
at any cost.
I've got
Ace
the
Attorney
Phoenix Wright
Investigations
trilogy.
Collection launches on Nintendo Switch.
I'm going to get the
September
Apollo
6th.
Justice one.
Pre-orders begin later
But I
today.
just
And now
finished
you're gonna get
up
them.
the
Louis shop.
Now you're gonna get the Miles.
Yes, I'm going to get the
Edgeworth
Miles Edgeworth collection too. But like, I just saw Manfred von Karma, and yeah, I just finished the first game, so yeah. Thanks. Oh,
Uh-oh.
you motherfucker.
one. Game from the Danganronpa team. You can tell by the design.
Yeah. Oh shit, here we go again.
Is this Danganronpa? Oh no, definitely
Yeah,
not
it's
Dangan-
no,
Oh,
it's
wait, I think-
Danganronpa, right? Because that's what's actually going on with the world in Danganronpa. The apocalypse happened. Apocalypse happened, society collapsed, you know. Yo, that's the world that's the outside world, like whenever you leave
After a
wherever
devastating attack
the
by
game is
unknown
taking
assailants,
place.
Takumi Samino's
Yo,
life
leave the
gets
school or
turned
whatever, it's
upside
like,
down.
this is the world outside.
A
Well,
mysterious school mascot suddenly appears.
I'll hold off on just
Takumi
flat out
manages to
saying it's a
get out of harm's
Danganronpa
way.
game.
He's
They
then
know they were
forced to
the
enroll
developers
at the
working on a
Last
different
Defense
title
Academy,
too.
along
That
with
was,
15 other students.
but we'll see.
No,
I'm pretty
that's-
sure it is.
Yeah, that's no, that's what I'm saying.
Their mission
I'm
is to
recognizing some of
defend
this
the school
stuff. It's
from
like,
hostile student enemies for 100 days.
See what
no,
it is.
that's
An
different.
academy shrouded in secrecy, and the unavoidable loss of allies.
Oh yeah, the obligatory
Takumi
psycho
survived
chick,
this
yeah.
100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair.
You
and
see, I don't
returned
see
to
the
his normal
iconic
life.
bear.
The
So that's
creators
what-
of Danganronpa present
Yeah,
the
see?
100-line Last Defense Academy.
The 100-line
launching
Last
on
Defense
Nintendo
Academy.
Switch early next year.
100.
This might still take place in the Danganronpa universe because that's
Embark
basically
on a
what the world is
saga
like
spanning
outside.
Generations.
Ooh, a SaGa game.
They said this year
A
for that
full
one.
remake of Romancing Saga 2 is marching on to
Ooh,
Nintendo
nice.
Switch.
I've missed the
Rule
subtitle
and
of this one.
expand the Empire of Baren across
This is a
multiple
remake of
generations
Romancing Saga
while
2.
challenging the
I missed the
legendary
subtitle
seven
for this
heroes
one.
who have turned to
The
darkness.
subtitle. I know what it is, but
In combat, use returning Saga features like glimmers to learn skills and formations to enhance abilities. Turn-based battles have also evolved into timeline battles, where the action order is key. Innovative features like United Attack can also help with strategy. How will you expand your empire? And in which order will you fight the 7 heroes? Every decision you make will dramatically alter the course of the story. Safeguard your empire's future and protect
It was
your
something of the
legacy
7
from
heroes,
peril.
I think.
Don't worry,
Otherwise,
I-
the vengeful 7
they'll say it
heroes
again.
may
They always do.
emerge victorious.
looks
Romancing
pretty dope.
Saga
Revenge
2,
of the Seven.
Revenge of the Seven.
launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
We hope you're excited
We are not
to
giving your wallets a
experience
break.
the full remake
oh,
of
dude, this is
Romancing
it.
Saga 2.
I think this is it.
That's almost everything for today's Nintendo Direct.
Yeah,
we
here
go.
we go.
Here we
Last
go.
announcement.
Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
One
Fucking hey, what
more
are you-
thing.
What are you all going to say to, like,
Let's. Oh, it is. Ah, it is. 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 Ah, it's Metroid Prime 4. It's very quiet too. Oh,
yep, and there we go.
oh! As soon as it said Galactic Federation, I'm like, oh, oh my god! In scan mode. Oh, it lives. After so many years, it finally lived. And
And all the
holy
bumps in the road along the way. Oh,
except for a couple instances, I'm finding it hard to believe this is a Switch game right now, which is what Retro does best. Oh, somebody's using Metroid? Interesting.
Wait a minute.
It's just called Metroid Prime 4.
No, I feel like I recognize
Yawn.
that. Wasn't that one of the guys from Metroid Prime Hunters?
I don't know, dude. I barely played Metroid Prime Hunters.
That's a we look it up later.
Yes, exactly. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking with power. 2025. That's a Switch launch title. That's a Switch successor launch title. Okay.
That was a first look at Metroid
Yeah!
Prime 4.
It lives.
After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this title.
I have a friend who helps
Release is
run a
planned for
Metroid fan
2025.
site. Probably lost his
Please
fucking
wait
mind in
a
front of his
little
own
bit
wife.
We hope you're looking forward to Samus.
Oh yeah,
Aran's
if
new
we could
adventure.
hear his mic, it would just we start to
That's
hear
all
him
for
scream and then it
today's
just
Nintendo
cuts
Direct.
out.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Thank you. Baller direct, bro. Baller. Bala. So that was a very packed edition of the Nintendo Direct, to say the least. I'm pretty sure only 3 titles are coming. The other titles they announced here are coming out next year. Well, we'll get to that. Yeah, what a direct, man. Like, seriously. It took a little while I'm looking over my notes. It took a little while in the first half to really get there, but once it did, the ride going down was well fucking worth it. But yeah,
It's like, fucking hey, I need a cigarette after that.
so let me check one thing, because we're gonna talk about first of all, I lost count. The 6th Mario and Luigi title coming, Brothership, the first console, main console game, Mario and Luigi game coming, which did not expect. Luigi.
Sorry, I just got one more thing to say. Was it good for you?
Yeah, I need it. Yeah, this was one of those. This was up there with. No, this was.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you wholeheartedly, man. Just oh god damn, that was good. Was good for me. Was good for you.
Yeah. Okay. So Brothership. Sorry. I'm double checking.
Yeah, Brothership. That was the one. Looks like you're kind of doing like in Galaxy 2, where you're going around on the on the big Mario head spaceship, but this time it's an island that's kind of shaped like an old galleon sailing ship. So
Okay, so to answer your question, there's no definitive answer about who's working on it, what team's working on it. With everyone just confirming this is the first Mario and Luigi game to not be developed by mainly by Alpha Dream, who closed down back in 2019. But I've been a fan of Mario and Luigi games since the first one. I think the first one and the third one are my favorites. Like that Superstar, the Superstar Saga theme was slaptastic. That original battle theme for the first game was slaptastic. That was a great song. And
oh yeah, that was good.
2 was fine. 3 was amazing. Like absolutely astounding what they did with on a DS, no less. This was still pre 3DS. I believe it's still pre 3DS. I'm not sure. But then after was what is it? After was Dream Team, which I thought was fine. I guess the biggest plus about that game I can say is that I got a promotional poster from that game signed by Mr. Martinet himself.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. I got to tell him Luigi's been my favorite character since I was a kid. And then there was Paper Jam, which a lot of people did not like. It was mixed. It was still good, but considering what we got with Bowser's Inside Story and the other one, it was, was what it was. Here, I'm curious to see where to go. Like I said, it's not Alpha Dream. You could be right saying it could be they hire some of the developers from Alpha Dream. because they had chance. Like I said, Nintendo had a chance to buy the studio, but they didn't. Like to buy them, to integrate them, but they did choose not to, which a lot of people found weird. Let's see, visual.
Unless they were trying to do it for cheaper by just letting the studio close down and instead hire the actual individual developers as proper Nintendo staff.
Yeah,
might have been a way to do it cheaper. Yeah,
yeah.
Businesses do crap like that all the time.
Okay. Visually, I like they're sticking with the original design route, cell shaded, which I don't. Has there ever been a Mario cell shaded game? I don't think there's. Think there's been. I think Paper Mario is probably the closest, but that doesn't count.
No, there has not ever actually been one. There's not ever been one that actually did proper cell shading, because cell shading has always been used to kind of get that cartoonish, like on paper comic book look going on.
Yeah.
It was what it was what was used to make a bunch of the early Dragon Ball games and other like anime based games look better as 3D models versus like the 2D modeling work, or trying to do it 3D with without that, where like they just kind of looked weird. Like look at like the OG look at footage from the OG version of Budokai before they went back and added the cell shading in, and then compare that to Budokai 2 even back on the PlayStation 2, and you see a massive difference like in how the game looked.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. Gameplay wise, go on.
Well, and because the Mario and Luigi games, even when they started doing the ones on like 3DS, those were still primarily like 2D-ish. They were still using a very 2D looking style, so they weren't exactly trying to replicate like the style even until they got here.
Yeah. Okay. So gameplay wise, looks about what we expect. A lot of they show off a lot of gameplay. It's still like left to right, side to side, turn-based battles. They do show that it looks like you have more team up attacks for your basic attacks, as well as new bros attacks as well. Like it's gonna be really fun. I think it's gonna be really fun. I think. Oh yeah. I think my only real issue is that it is not like the Alpha Dream team working on this. So that's the only part that has me worried. But like other than that, I'm psyched. It's basically their Nintendo's big game for this fall is Mario and Luigi Brothership. Yeah, so moving on, showed more of Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. They showed that sequel to the previous Koei Tecmo game Fairy Tail, based off the popular anime / manga, will be getting a sequel. Coming this winter. This one you probably want to talk about more. Fantasian I misspelled it here. Fantasian Neo Dimension, coming from the original creator of Final Fantasy, Sakaguchi. Holiday 2024.
And the soundtrack's being done by Uematsu, so
of course.
Yeah, they didn't say it, but I'm honestly wondering if it's. I was kind of musing on it during the actual direct, but I'm wondering if it is Mistwalker doing the game and it's just being published by Square Enix, or are they actually working with one of Square's internal teams right now? That
I can look that up. Well, talk about the combat system, because you said it reminded you of what they do with Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, because one of the things they were talking about was like how you can actually change the angle of attack on your skills, and that skills are going to be a big part of the combat here, like the key to victory, basically.
It is. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Just to answer your question, this was originally, I heard about this actually on one of the old video game podcasts. This was originally Apple exclusive on their mobile. They're bringing it to Switch. To answer your question, it is Mistwalker.
Okay, so it wasn't Mistwalker.
It's a Switch. It's a HD Switch. It's a HD remaster of the Apple exclusive title, the previously Apple exclusive title.
And that would explain why I haven't really heard of it, because I don't have an iPhone.
Yeah. To answer your question, it is Mistwalker. Go on.
Okay. So the thing that they were talking about with the combat system is that, like back in Chrono Trigger, there was basically three things you could do in battle. You could do a basic attack. You could use a skill, or you could use items. That was it. That was your three options. And skills was the skill menu was also where like any of the characters' magic spells were and everything. And one of the things they did with a lot of those skills is that some of them worked like I was saying. Luca had an attack flamethrower, basic flame toss if you played the original like SNES version. But yeah, basically whatever like the like enemy she targeted, if there were other enemies in the way between the enemy she targeted and the enemy and her, those other enemies would get hit. But if it was just like the one guy and no one else in the way, then they basically like you would strategically line up your shots basically.
Okay, cool. That sounds pretty dope. Yeah, it looks like they're continuing that style, or it looks like probably enhancing a little too. Like this upgrade.
Just because like, this is a, like Sakaguchi was like one of the three big guys who put together the entire Chrono Trigger thing. It was him, Yuji Horii, who we also saw at the show. We'll talk about that in a minute. And Akira Toriyama, like the three of them got together to talk about, hey, let's make a game together. And that's how Chrono Trigger happened.
Yeah.
So, so I was, so that's what I'm saying, it's like, this is an idea that like, Sakaguchi and the others didn't get to fully explore with other games because Chrono Cross, they did something completely different. And any attempts to do like Chrono Break or any of the other like ideas they had to do another Chrono Trigger game basically always just ended up on hiatus on the back burner and eventually got canceled. And then he eventually left Square. So, which means he could not use the IP, for a while. So I guess finally, like some of that copyright has expired or otherwise been given to him so that he can, because I'm pretty sure they patented like that system or something. So might also be why it has to be in collaboration with Square. It's the only way he gets access to some of the stuff he and the rest of the team came up with.
Okay. Well,
but still, it is very cool.
Yeah. And it's coming, like I said, it's finally free from Apple Arcade jail, as a lot of people have been saying online.
Yeah. Yes. So, I'm definitely picking that up.
Holiday 2024.
They can't get more specific than that.
Nintendo Switch Sports is finally getting basketball. Next up, Neo Memories in Orbit. I'm just looking this up now. It's from developer. I apologize. I'm gonna butcher your name. Doze Dixam MS. They've only been known for one previous title called Shady Part of Me. But yeah, that looked like a quirky. It is an indie title. It's basically you can currently also check it out on. I think it's on. Is it on? No, it's coming to PC and Switch at the very least. I know that much. It looked pretty good. Like visually, looked impressive. You play this little robot dude, like little robot cyborg thing, and like going out on your adventure. Not much to say on that. I think it's nice to see a little bit of an indie representation here. Because let's be honest, this direct didn't have a lot of indie representation here.
This one had the side-scrolling platformer. Like I do not mean this in any kind of like derivative way or anything, but I was getting a couple of Hollow Knight vibes off of it in that side-scroller Metroidvania type thing with the little cutesy character and everything. It's like those are the vibes I was getting off of it. It does look like it plays a little differently, but
You want to hear a stupid? Oh, go on.
I was just going to say that's just kind of like in a smaller amount of words. That's the best way I can describe it.
You want to hear my stupid theory?
Go ahead.
We were talking about how Hollow Knight. It was it's fine to Hollow Knight vibes. I feel like they wanted to show Silk Song, but then Team Cherry was like, "Oh no, we're not ready to show anything yet." And they're like Nintendo's like, that one coming to Switch later. That looks like a Hollow Knight thing. Just put it in there.
It's like, please, everyone is so angry about this. Please, we need to give them something.
Next up, Disney Illusion Island's getting an update. Pretty cool. Hello Kitty Island Adventure coming to Switch. Looney Tunes Wacky World Sports ... from Game Mill Entertainment. So take that with a grain of salt.
I I'm a little sad about that because yes, the game looks fun, but at the same time, it also looks like shovelware.
It does, like, the cell shading does not look great.
Mhm.
Among Us is getting an update for the Switch version, I guess for all versions as well. Farmagia, this is the Monster Hunter-esque farming sim with characters designed by the guy who worked on Fairy Tail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like part farming sim, part raising your monsters to fight other monsters. So like bit Pokemon-esque, I guess.
Well, specifically, I was going to say, if anything, this is a more like a Monster Rancher title. If that's a bit of a blast from the past for you, man.
Yeah, no, definitely agree.
Because again, farm sim, but also raise monsters. So yeah, Monster Rancher actually.
Yeah, November 1st for that one. Then somebody woke up and realized, shit, we put Tropical Freeze on Switch. Fuck, what about the one before it? So coming January of next year, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is coming, which will include the 3DS exclusive titles as well. January 16th is what throws me off on this, honestly. I'm like, okay, say we're right and Switch Successor comes out maybe March. You're releasing this game about 2-ish months before your system launches, theoretically. So I mean, interesting, very interesting. Yeah, not much else to say
That
on that. Oh,
well, that one I was going to say that probably is something like either they like by the time someone was all like, sir, you guys forgot to put Donkey Kong Country Returns as an HD remake on the Switch. What are you talking about? We already put out Tropical Freeze. What do you mean we forgot to put it out? You forgot to put it out, sir. Give me that. Flips through the list. Fuck.
yeah.
All right, get on it. It's like, and by the time they realized it's like it was going to take them, they wouldn't be able to get it ready for the holiday season.
Yeah.
Oops.
And it's great. Regardless, it's great. It's finally coming. I think this is gonna be like their last Wii U port game. It feels like this is the swan song of the Wii U games being ported to Switch. I think this is perhaps maybe the last one. We'll have to wait and see on that.
Mhm.
Next up, Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake coming November 14th. Like I said, this is the only thing that was spoiled for me, but what wasn't spoiled. And you know what? I'll give them an A for this. It was a nice transition because like you thought, oh, for a sec, oh, the stream froze. No, it shows the heroes from
The other two protagonists from Dragon Quest 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And,
And so Dragon
and then all of a
Quest.
sudden,
Oh, go on.
well, and then just all of a sudden, there's fucking Yuji Horii himself. Like I said, he just all of a sudden there he is holding the freaking little slime plush in his lap. So yeah, guys, we're making all three of the first games available. But the first one coming out is Dragon Quest 3.
Which will be coming out this November. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake, like you were alluding to, coming out sometime next year. He does jokingly say, like, oh, now you can probably play all three games in HD 2 remake. I'm like, so you're saying is you want me to pick up 3 this November and then wait maybe 6 months, perhaps, for the 1 and 2 to come out? Like, come on, man, make up your mind. 2025 was that one.
Yeah, because also like Hori said, like the first 3 games are the Erdrick saga, the Erdrick trilogy. Basically, it's all related to like kind of one of the main protagonists. It's like his family line doing this whole thing. Thus, why it's the saga, because it's the same family bloodline, kind of almost like a in a big epic type thing.
Right to let them know that. Yeah. Next up, what's this? Funko Fusion, which looks jank even for a Switch game, September 13th. Luigi Mansion 2 HD coming out at the end of this month. The new Denpa Men. You want to talk more about this?
I mean, not really. I just noticed that like the combat system is very similar to like or at least the way the combat screen looked. It looked like it was kind of had that Earthbound look to it, but that's also like kind of how the old Shin Megami Tensei games looked like. And like some of the handheld spin-offs which still use the older system. But that's really the only thing I noticed. Other than that, I'd say this kind of just looks like a Pikmin ripoff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have much to say on that. I thought it was a Topia sequel for a sec. But yeah. Okay, next up after that, Metal Slug Attack Reloaded, a tower defense Metal Slug game. That's great. We're getting Tactics 2 to sometime this year. But I just want a new Metal Slug game, man. This is a regular, traditional Metal Slug game.
It's all part of the plan, man. They
That's what I'm hoping.
starve us. They starve us for the good shit that we really want, so that they can then put out a version that's like got some of the worst practices. And they know we'll buy it just because we're so starved for an actual proper Metal Slug game.
Out is Shadow dropped out now. Pretty dope. Darkest Dungeon 2 coming to Switch. Then we got an update on the Switch Online collections, classic collections. A Link to the Past for Swords Edition, which is the Game Boy Color port of A Link to the Past.
Game Boy Advance version.
Game Boy Advance, thank you for correcting me. Which includes the original Four Swords, the original multiplayer Zelda multiplayer game. Do not try to ask me where I'm right or wrong on that. I'm just gonna say maybe. Oh no, Tetris Trackers came out before that, didn't it? No, that was GameCube as well. Oh, so I think it was around that time. Anyways, Link to the Past, Four Swords Edition, Metroid Zero Mission, Turok, pretty dope.
Dinosaur Hunter.
And Perfect Dark, which we already got some Perfect Dark goodness in our Xbox reactions. If you want to check that out right here on the channel. I'm happy to bring it.
We did that with our friend Jermaine, and honestly, like you were even joking. You were already texting Jermaine earlier. Like,
apparently he does not have expansion pack, so I'm trying to help him out. I'm saying because my sister told me there's a lot. You can add a lot of people to your family plan for Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. So I'm asking him. I can ask my sister if you want to join on. It's like, but yeah.
If he wasn't going to say yes before, he'll say yes now.
I think
say yes now.
And those are all Shadow Drop too. You can download those today on your Nintendo Switch if you have the expansion pack. Phantom Brave, The Lost Hero. Did you want to talk about a little bit about that?
Yeah. So, also, good God, this is another case of them doing like an almost 20-year sequel type thing, because Phantom Brave came out in I think it was 2004. Like it's an older Nipponichi property, like from the same, from the Disgaea folks. And yeah, like now they're actually saying, this is a sequel. Surprise, Phantom Brave 2.
Yeah.
Or actually this might be like Phantom Brave 3. I forget if they actually did a sequel at some point, but yeah, like it's an old property, and it's basically Shaman King. She can communicate with spirits, and she can fuse them into stuff, or do soul fusion herself and basically do big crazy attack shit with it. It's pretty cool.
2025. Not pretty dope. Next up, this one's kind of interesting. So when Street Fighter 6 was announced, when it had that god awful title design. They also announced Capcom Fighting Collection, which was a collection of rarely seen on this side of the globe classic games. You got all the Darkstalkers, you got Redder, it's got a lot of stuff. We're expecting concept art out of it. I think it's the same team. And this time, it's all the Marvel vs. Capcom games, even the Capcom-produced Marvel fighting games, plus the Punisher side-scroller beat 'em up. In the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics coming this year. I'm pretty sure this is not just coming to Switch. I'm like 99% sure.
I failed to mention this before, but and not to diss the Punisher game. The Punisher game, that Punisher side-scroller game, is really fun. Did you see Spider-Man Maximum Carnage in the title list there, or was it missing?
Okay, look, I don't know what to tell you. I thinking this Capcom produced games. Maximum Carnage was LJN.
Ah, fuck.
I remember that from the AVGN episode. That was LJN because he hates LJ during the original. He hates LJN, but it turns out he loved Maximum Carnage. It was actually the only good LJN game. No, I think this is just the Capcom produced Marvel titles.
Yeah, this would be Capcom produced ones, and the Punisher one was made by Capcom, right?
Yes. So sorry about that. I know you want Maximum Carnage to come back. You're just gonna have to sell for emulation or pay an arm and a leg for plastic shit. Or hacking an SNES Classic. I mean, I did with the PlayStation Classic, so it's not that difficult. So this is just a little cut because I didn't realize this till later after we were done recording our post show. Is that Marvel vs. Capcom, the Classic Collection? I forgot the name
Which
of it.
have been delisted for years, by the way.
Yes, is finally going to be on current gen systems, like current stuff. So like they confirmed Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox, the Xbox.
It's coming to everything, not just the Switch.
Yeah, like full on. Because I was watching Maximilian Dude's reaction, and he brought that up. It's like because he started the free MVC2 campaign, where he was like, "What sucks is a lot of people want to do these Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tournaments. They either have to use Fightcade, which is this online service that is only available to a select number of people, or I don't know about that part, but like, or like you have to get the PS3 version, which is rare. It's extremely rare and like isn't all that great. So like he lost his shit on it. Well, let's leave it at that. He lost his shit on it. I apologize because this is the one thing I want to bring up. If I had to do any corrections adding in, it's this. It's like that is a big deal that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the first time since the PS3 Xbox 360 era will be available on current gen, will be coming to current gen systems. That is a big deal for the fighting game community, especially those.
And honestly, that's on both of us because neither of us caught that.
To be fair, I was just excited. Like, I was like, oh wow, all the versus games together and the Punisher. Like he's like the black sheep of the family for some reason. Like he's there too. It's a big deal. It honestly is a very big deal. I wanted to emphasize that. That's why I wanted to record one more little snippet video before you get brought back to your regularly scheduled program. Is that this is a big deal, a very big deal for the fighting game community at large, especially those who have been big fans of the NBC series for so long. So like, I'm so happy about it. I'm so excited about it. I just want to let you guys know, like, this is a very big deal. It matters. I'm happy for Max. I'm happy for everybody in the FGC who have been Versus fans for freaking ever now that they get a chance here. Still no definitive release date, but apparently the official artwork for the game is pretty fucking boss. I haven't fully seen it yet, but
well, and just for something for me to bring up, I'm really happy about that because honestly, like, by the time I was able to really like try playing any of these games, the only ones that were still in the arcades at all was MVC 1 and MVC 2. All the other ones had been like, filtered out and stuff. And then eventually it was just MVC 2. So like a lot of these games I only ever got to play like once or twice, like maybe when my parents took me to one of the arcades, if they were even open when they did.
Yeah, we didn't bring that up either. This is definitely better than the MVC Origins one that was done by Iron Galaxy. Is that this one includes all the Capcom produced Marvel fighting games as well as the Versus series. Like, it is a full-on collection, concept art, soundtracks. Like, I'm assuming it says it's the same developer as the previous arcade collection that was released. It's going to have rollback netcode.
Would make sense.
I don't know if it's good rollback netcode because there is. Rollback netcode is where the online gaming should go. Problem is, sometimes people don't make good rollback netcode. I'm hoping this is good rollback netcode. But I'm psyched. I know Max psyched. But yeah, that's all we got here. We will now return you to your regularly scheduled program. 2024.
No, you're right.
Then, Super Mario Party 2, aka Super Mario Party Jamboree, includes 5 maps, 5 boards, 2 additional two boards for Mario Party, each for Mario Party 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
20 player online mode. Good God. A lot more different characters to play. You were playing as the little ninja dude from the SMN2 US.
So, translation: do you want to alienate both your friends and it's like, do you want to destroy a relationship with both your friend group and your family at the same time? Now you can,
and
all
even,
at once.
And even the brand new Turbo Mushroom, which according to them, if you roll it right, you can move 40 spaces.
I think that was one they were talking about. That's like exclusive to the cart board, the one where you're all in the Mario Karts instead.
Yeah.
I think they were saying that was like an exclusive one to that, because they were also talking about like how when you go to Goomba Lagoon, like like the tides can change and the volcano can erupt and stuff. So like each board might have like some board specific rules and power ups and stuff.
Yeah. I'm happy. They're continuing it. It's still going back to the classic style. Gotta love it. Just good times around. And this October 17th. Next up, one I regret that I wasn't able to help out with my Zelda dungeon writing community. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. So it's the style of the Link's Awakening remake from 2019, but it looks like this time around, Link saves Zelda, but Zelda appears to have now be our main protagonist, which is the first time in a long time. Oh, you want?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like he does the usual, the fight with Ganon, wins the fight. Looks like about to go save Zelda and everything, release her from her crystal prison, whatnot, and all of a sudden, freaking like the dark, like the floor just opens up into a portal of darkness, and Link is getting dragged in, and he manages to like pull out his bow and shoot an arrow and bust the crystal before he gets dragged under completely. Zelda is freed. She escapes the dungeon, but now, oh no, what do?
Yeah. So, I'm thinking it's me. I know we don't talk about the timeline anymore because they don't give a fuck, but I'm pretty sure this is continuing on the same. I think. Don't quote me on this because it was classic Ganon from A Link to the Past. I
Oh yeah, the
think
big
this may
blue
be a
pig. Yeah.
continuation of the Link to the Past world, timeline, part of the timeline, because we had Link to the
Possibly.
Past. Because we had a Link to the Past. This could take place. I think this pretty sure probably could take place between A Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds. Like this, like yeah, and
Possibly.
no, wait. Let me rephrase that. This could take place between Link's Awakening and A Link Between Worlds. Like this could take place after Link makes it back home after visiting Koholint. Well, depending on how you look at it.
After the events of Link's Awakening.
Yeah, but one big thing aside from the visual styles is that you have a wand that lets you not only borrow traits you've discovered in other parts of Hyrule, but you can also copy enemies as well. You can use them to your advantage. You can use items you gain. The wand itself gains abilities itself as well.
Yeah, the wand lets you make copies of objects and enemies, so that's cool.
And
it gets its own like unique power ups, so that you can get like like the Din's Fire Furor's Wind, Nehru's Love type magics and other stuff like that.
Yeah. I thought this was a
Pretty
dungeon
nice.
maker for a sec too. I really thought they were finally diving into a dungeon maker because I was like, it's
Not
they
yet.
really reuse the styles. Yeah. September 26th. I think a couple weeks prior, I didn't look at the date for this one. They are doing a Switch Lite limited edition for the game.
No, same day they are
same
doing
day?
yeah, it's releasing with the game. And there's
Okay.
probably a bundle where you get both the Switch Lite and the game in one bundle.
Okay, pretty dope. Let's see. Just Dance 2025 edition, whatever. Lego Horizon Adventures, we've already seen this. They didn't show much. They did confirm online co-op. holiday this year. Stray coming to Switch. Probably gonna run a
Cool.
little jank, but happy Switch fans get to taste the power. Well, can get the power of the cat that everybody loved on the PS5 PC versions.
Mhm.
One of the more clever farm sim games that we've seen on one of these reactions, Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game, where you're basically farming it up and living the life of a hobbit. Not much to say on that. It's if you've seen farm sims, it's that, but with Lord of the Rings aesthetic, coming holiday this year. One I didn't expect you to pop off on, Ace Attorney Investigations Collection, coming September 6th.
Yeah, because I missed out on Ace Attorney back when it was new, and it's a thing I've always regretted. And then I finally was able to get the first trilogy for Switch. I finished the first game. I'm working on the second one. I'm gonna get the Apollo Justice trilogy, and now they've announced that they are finally bringing the Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney investigation games out to the Switch now. So yes, just awesome. I'm just loving that.
Okay, so as of right now, yeah, okay, I'll get to that in a sec. But yeah, pretty dope. Comes out September 6th. 100 line Last Defense Academy from the developers of Danganronpa. As of right now, I'm doing a quick Google search. It doesn't look like it's connected as of right now. Yeah. So as of right now, I think yeah, for now, I think they're maybe keeping tight-lipped on it. This was just the announcement because they announced this game like I think a year or two ago. Like it's gonna be like this massive like survival game where you have to help people get through the post-apocalyptic world and stuff like that. This is the first time we've seen more on it since then. So, strong possibility it could be set in the same universe. We'll know. It has a lot of elements from the Danganronpa series in there. I haven't played the series, and I even know there's some elements there. But yeah, I didn't get a release window for that. Did you get a release window for that?
No, they just had a generic. I think they said 2025.
Yeah, it's launch early. Yeah, I have reading here now, early 2025 on that one.
Yeah, that's the most they told us any of that.
Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven, a remake of the Romancing Saga 2, coming October 24th. Never played the games, but I know a lot of people it's one of those I would say cold hits in America in terms of JRPGs. So, yeah, coming October 24th. And they did say remake, so I'm not talking on my ass there. And then, to cap off the show, an announcement we have been waiting many moons for, and that is the announcement of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And holy crap, you can already tell it's a retro developed game because I don't know how they fucking do it. They make their Switch tiles look like fucking amazing. Like, look at the Metroid Prime remastered. Like, holy shit. And now look at this. Holy shit. Twice the holy's there in the holy shit. But like, yeah, this is interesting. Not much on plot. Looks like you may be hunting down somebody who's using the Metroids as weapons. That's the hint I feel like they kind of hinted at in the last shot. But
yeah, because the dude they did the close up on with like the little light up slit down the middle of his helmet, I could have sworn I've seen that guy before. Like when I've seen people like when I saw some of the other like YouTubers talk about like when they did Metroid retrospectives and stuff. I feel like, because whenever they were doing the Prime games and got to Hunters, I remember seeing a dude who looked like this, and I'm pretty sure it is him.
Yeah. Well, probably is. I don't know when this takes place on the Metroid timeline. I'm assuming just after 3, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Wait, no, actually, no, I think maybe because like her ship gets destroyed in Fusion, right? Her original ship? I forgot. Her original ship gets destroyed at some point in the Metroid timeline. I don't remember which game. Because she was definitely flying a different ship.
But the one she's flying there is like the 3.1.
Yeah, I think that was Fusion. Yeah, so I think this could take place after Fusion.
Yeah, this could even be post Dread.
Well,
Because
when does
no,
Dread
no,
take
because
place?
Dread is the latest one in the series. Like it's basic, but here's the thing: she had that ship in Metroid 3, in Metroid Prime 3. She had that style of ship, the tri-pointed one, like she had in the opening of this. She had that during 3. She had that during Fusion, or that's the ship she got in Fusion.
Okay.
So,
Sorry,
so
sorry, sorry to interrupt. Yeah. I just went to the Metroid wiki to save myself some time. Yeah, Metroid Dread is the newest one.
mhm,
So perhaps this continues the trend of just it's finally taking place like what Street Fighter 6 did, finally taking place after Street Fighter 3. This looks like
mhm,
it's continuing the trend of following after Fusion.
mhm.
So, I mean, who knows? I haven't played Metroid Dread yet, but I'm pretty sure like there's probably hints in
Neither have
there
I.
about the yeah, there's probably
I
hints there. And
I've
yeah,
just seen some clips and stuff, but
yeah.
yeah.
But as we were talking about 2025, so I think they could be pulling the Twilight Princess treatment, Switch successor and original and vanilla Switch, you
Hmm.
know. So, looking forward to it. I know a lot of people out there are happy. We finally got something on Metroid Prime 4.
Hmm.
Them
Hmm.
sticking with the calling it Metroid Prime 4 was also a nice plus. But holy crap, so many years later. And overall, this was a very solid Nintendo Direct, like up there with Xbox, honestly. Like delivered on a lot of stuff we've been waiting to hear about. The like show stuff we weren't expecting at all, keeping it close to the chest, and guess what? Reveal. Like the only two things I knew they were gonna be here were that Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake and Among Us. Because Among Us is the reason everybody knew that Nintendo Direct was happening today.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But like, yeah, no, they delivered. Like it took a little while to climb up that hill in the first half, and then the second half, like they were delivering. I think they did a really good job with this. Now I don't think, as always, not every single announcement hit us like it would other people, but like overall, I think you can safely say we enjoyed this as well, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so the key three's over, but I still ask you this. What's one thing you really liked from this direct game or overall, and what's one thing you hated, game or overall?
Not so much hate, just really didn't care about it, was the Just Dance part, because it's just
Okay, I mean, yeah,
not my bag thing. And this, I would just say overall I liked the pacing of this one. They kept it going at a pretty steady clip. Not really any real lulls in anything,
yeah.
Because I cannot pick a particular favorite game, because god damn, that was a lot of good shit.
Yeah. I think my downside's gonna be different from yours. I think Funko Fusion looks like complete dog shit. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
I completely forgot about that, because
Just Dance is low hanging fruit. Like, it is just low hanging fruit. Like, that's so easy to go. I didn't like that.
Dude, I didn't say Funko Fusion because I was blocking it from my brain. I was already blocking it just because I do not like the Funko Pops. I'm sorry, guys. I don't. I really don't. I find the fuckers creepy. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think my upside is overall a nicely paced direct. That's my biggest plus. A nicely paced direct. There's no like one announcement that like destroyed me. To be fair, there's a lot of announcements that got close. Got really close, but nothing that wrecked me like say, Sora being Smash Brothers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't think we're ever gonna top. I don't think we're ever gonna top that.
I have tried unintentionally. I want to make that note that I've unintentionally tried. Like, I'm not going into this acting. Richard has seen it firsthand. My father has seen it off camera firsthand. When I react to this shit, when I really like what I'm reacting to, I will lose my ever loving shit. I nearly broke your arm when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was shown at last year's Summer Game Fest opening ceremony. Like, I don't fake this shit. That my reactions are my legit reactions to this shit. If I don't like it, you're gonna get a pretty neutral response. If I love it, well, see my reaction to Metroid Prime 4 game now is showing off. Like, I fucking love it. But like, that's going to do it, folks, for our reactions to the June 2024 Nintendo Direct. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about what the big end has for us between now and sometime in 2025, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well. Let us know what you thought of this Nintendo Direct. What were some of your moments? What were some of your announcements? What are your overall thoughts on the pacing of this show? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reactions overall. Most importantly, we thank you for watching. Now, of course, Richard, aside from this channel, where can they find you elsewhere on the internet?
All right, you guys can find us at nerdychicuniverse.com and also the Nerdy Chic Universe YouTube channel. We will have the links down below in the doobly-doo.
Yeah, exactly.
I've said it before, we've talked to a lot of the folks who make this kind of stuff. Mari does makeup stuff. We're doing gaming stuff. You can find it all there at both the website and the channel. Come check us out.
Hell yeah. Also, like, once again, like, check out all of our Summer Game Fest stuff. We have all of it posted up. We have reached over 1,600 views on the Xbox Showcase itself. Like, holy shit. Thank you very much for all those who are just, if you're just clicking on a chapter and watching, you're still helping us out. You're still helping the channel. So we thank you for that. Like, even you're checking out, like, what I thought of Perfect Dark or what Richard thought of, like, Snake Eater Remake. Like, thank you so much for helping us out with that. And you can check out all of our Summer Game Fest reactions right here on the channel, including the Ubisoft Forward, which you probably got a good laugh after you saw how I reacted to the Prince of Persia remake teaser trailer. But like, check those out. If you want to check out our previous Nintendo reactions, you can check out from this past February. You can check out our reaction to the Partner Showcase Direct, which was fine. Like, it ended with Endless Ocean, and that game got review bombed. Like, good lord, it got review bombed. But like, you can check out our reactions to that Direct as well. And yeah, I mean, fuck, that was some good stuff. That was worth the wait. So until next time, I'm hoping PlayStation just does a showcase event or something like that to really step up their game. But until next time, or until that happens, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Richard from Nerdy Chic Universe.
And this has been a very direct-filled episode of SRB Gaming. And we will see you guys later.
Till next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.